Magkano ba talaga ang kailangan? Ano ba ang uunahin? Bakit may mga na-o-offload kahit kumpleto ang papeles? Kung aspiring seafarer ka at nalilito ka sa dami ng requirements, this video can save you time, money, and stress. Marami nagkakamali sa order ng proseso. Yung iba, gumagastos agad ng medical tapos hindi pa pala ready ang passport. Yung iba may training pero walang COP. Today, I will show you the exact step-by-step process from zero hanggang makalipad ka. Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. Again, this is Tintin. For those who don't know me, I work on board for almost 10 years and now I'm creating content to guide and help aspiring seafarers na gusto makasampa pero hindi alam kung saan magsisimula. So let's start. Step 1, passport. Unang-una, passport. Ito ang foundation ng lahat. Mag-apply sa Department of Foreign Affairs. Make sure at least 1 to 2 years valid, walang damage, tama ang spelling ng name. Kung wala ka pang passport, stop muna. Ito ang unahin mo bago ka gumastos sa iba. Step 2, basic training. Next, basic training under STCW. Kasama dito, personal survival techniques, fire prevention and firefighting, elementary first aid, and personal safety and social responsibilities. Mag-enroll sa Marina Accredited Training Center. Ito ang pinaka-foundation mo bilang seafarer. Step 3, Seaman's Book. Pag may BT ka na, pwede ka nang kumuha ng Seaman's Book. Ini-issue ito ng Maritime Industry Authority. Ito ang official seafarer ID mo. Without this, hindi ka makakasampa. Step 4, COP, Certificate of Proficiency. After SIRB, kailangan mo ng COP. Ina-apply din ito sa Maritime Industry Authority. Depende sa position mo, deck, engine, catering, ratings, or officer. Maraming nade-delay dahil expired ang COP. Laging i-check ang validity. Step 5, visa. Kapag may contract ka na, next is visa. Depende to sa route. USC 1D visa, Schengen visa, Australian visa. Usually, agency ang mag-a-assess pero kailangan mong pumasa sa interview. Step 6, medical. Bago makalipad, kailangan pumasa sa medical. Dapat sa DOH accredited clinic. Tip, iwas puyat, iwas oily food, at control blood pressure. Maraming nadidelay dahil sa medical, kaya alagaan mo ang katawan mo. Step 7, required vaccines. Common requirements, COVID vaccine, yellow fever, flu vaccine, tetanus. Depende sa destination at company policy. Step 8, other documents. Prepare NBI clearance, PSA birth certificate, diploma, or TOR kung required, sea service records kung may experience, at laging may extra photocopies. Step 9, POEA or DMW processing. Final step, contract processing sa Department of Migrant Workers. Dito ma-approve ang kontrata mo at bibigyan ka ng clearance bago ka makalipad. Kapag may OEC ka na, ready ka na for deployment. To all aspiring seafarers watching this video, I want you to remember this. The process is not easy. It requires money, patience, and a lot of effort. There will be days when you get tired of lining up for documents. There will be moments when you feel discouraged because the process is taking too long. But always remember, every requirement you complete is one step closer to your dream. That passport you applied for, that training you work hard to finish, that medical exam you prepared for, all of these are not just documents. They represent your determination to build a better future for yourself and for your family. Not everyone has the courage to start this journey. Not everyone is willing to sacrifice months away from home. But if you are here watching this video, it means you are serious about your goal. So don't rush the process. But most importantly, don't give up. Take it one step at a time. First, the passport, then the trainings, then your Siemens book. Then one day, before you even realize it, you will be at the airport holding your contract, ready to join your ship. And when that day comes, you will look back at all the struggles and say to yourself, it was all worth it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this video helped you on your journey to becoming a seafarer.